1 minute. Let me. Can you hear me, guys? Everyone? Can you hear me? One minute. We'll start. Okay. Just give me a minute. We'll start it quickly. Okay. Fine. Looks good. I think we are okay. What about everyone? Yes, I can. All right. So yeah, let's get started. Okay. So let me introduce myself. 1 minute. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay, can you hear me, guys? Okay, sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay. Fine. Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Ankush Thaudi. I have around 13 plus years of experience with the technologies like especially in database administration. So I work with the Oracle DBA, PostgreSQL DBA. We also take care of the cloud related technologies, data engineers, and yeah, with this 13 years of experience with the IT industry, I got an opportunity to work with the Cognizant, Infosys, Wipro, L&T, all these big giants, and nowadays I'm handling this Learnomet technologies. Okay, so today we are here to talk about a very important technology. We called it as a PostgreSQL DBA, right? What we called it as PostgreSQL DBA. So what is this technology? Okay, what is this technology? We'll see that. Okay, what is this technology? So what do you think, guys? Have you heard about this technology anytime? Have you heard about this technology anytime? What is this PostgreSQL and all? Did you heard about this technology, about this PostgreSQL and all? Yeah. What do you think? What is the main difference that you have seen in Oracle and PostgreSQL? What's the main difference that you have seen? Okay, we'll try to compare it with the Oracle database or other databases, and we'll see how it is different from other databases. See, since I work very closely with Oracle database, and yeah, nowadays we are also working with the PostgreSQL database. Both are RDBMS database. Okay. Whenever you're talking about the Oracle database, the main challenge that we observe is related to the cost. What is the main challenge that we observe is related to the cost. So any organization which is using the Oracle database, they are much worried about the cost only. Okay, because Oracle is an enterprise database. Okay, Oracle is an enterprise database. So there are certain companies, they are thinking like, okay, we want to use a database, but I want to use a database where I am also thinking about the cost. So people prefer to go with the PostgreSQL database. So many times we have seen that there are multiple migrations are happening from Oracle database to the PostgreSQL database also. So cost is one of the most important factor when we talk about the PostgreSQL database. Now, if you want to learn about the PostgreSQL DBA, what is the roadmap like? Trust me, if you check the Naukri profile or if you check the LinkedIn, you will see a lot of openings are coming for the PostgreSQL database. You will see the lot of openings are coming for the especially for PostgreSQL database. So if you check any job portal, you will find that most of the companies are looking for PostgreSQL DBA. And it is also very important for the database administrator also, the existing database administrator. Especially when you go for an interview, let's say you are a Oracle DBA and if you're going for an interview, the interviewer will ask you like, okay, do you have knowledge about, apart from this Oracle database, do you have any other knowledge about other databases? So yeah, so that time you can definitely say that, yeah, I have a knowledge about the Oracle database and I have a knowledge about the PostgreSQL database also. So the combination of this Oracle database plus PostgreSQL database playing a very, very important role in the IT industry. And I can see here that the number of opportunity, the package wise, the cost wise, people are getting good package when they have a combination of Oracle database as well as PostgreSQL database. Generally in my PostgreSQL database, I have seen the people are joining from Oracle background, MySQL also, SQL Server also, because right now the industry is saying that you should have a knowledge about at least two databases in your resume. There were a time you will have a separate team will be there, like for Oracle will be separate, PostgreSQL will be different. But nowadays they are looking for they are looking for someone who is having a knowledge of at least two databases in your resume. So my suggestion will be, if you compare it with other databases, PostgreSQL is doing really, really good job, and many projects are working on the PostgreSQL databases. Even if you are a DBA, this will make you very easy to understand about the PostgreSQL database administration only. Generally, what I do when I'm talking about the the database administration, the PostgreSQL database administration, I generally prefer it with the Oracle database, so that you will understand it much easy way, and you'll find it like, okay, you know everything about this. Let me share my screen and we will talk about some of the important concept in PostgreSQL database. Okay, so let me share my screen. You guys can see my screen, everyone? Can you see my screen? Is it clear? Okay, looks good. Okay, you guys can see my screen. Great. Okay, let me do one thing. Okay, let's talk about that now. Okay, so in PostgreSQL database, there is a very important concept is there. We called it as a MVCC, multi-version concurrency control. So what is this? This MVCC is not a new concept actually. Okay, it is also used by the other databases like Oracle is already using, SQL Server is also using, MySQL is also using, and we have other databases. All those databases are also using this PostgreSQL database concept only, MVCC, multi-version concurrency control. So what is this? Okay, we'll try to understand about this. See, consider that you have one table is there. Consider that I have one table with the name employee. Under that employee table, we have ID is there, we have name is there, and we have salary column is there. Okay, these are the three columns are there. Let's say ID is there, name is there, and this is my salary. So this is my table. Okay, consider that I got my some records over there. Like let's take an example. I got my first record like 1, the name is Sagar, and his salary is, let's say, 1000. Okay, so I have some questions for you. I have some interesting questions for you. Now this is my employee table. Consider that there is a user 1. Consider that there is a user 1. He is trying to update the salary from 1000 to 2000. Consider that there is a user 1. He is trying to change the salary from 1000 to 2000. And he has not done the commit. Okay, the commit is not done. At the same time, there is a user 2. He is also trying to do select level operations. He is not updating. He is just doing a select. So my current salary is 1000 and user is trying to change the salary from 1000 to 2000 by firing which command? By firing update statement. So he is updating the salary from 1000 to 2000, but the commit is not done. And at the same time, there is a user too. He is trying to select the same salary. Acha, tell me one thing. Is it possible to run? Is it possible to run update and select at a time? What do you think? Can we run update and select at a time on the same record? First of all, is it possible to run update and select at a time? What do you think, guys? Is it possible? Can we run update and select? Okay, most of the time, most of the people are saying yes, we can do update and select at a time. Okay, some people are saying deadlock. Okay, what about others? This is a quite interesting question. Maybe you can see it in interview also. Yeah. So good thing is, yeah. So basically your update and select both can run at a time. There is no problem. Both can run. Okay, there is no problem. So this is the first answer. The first question is whether update and select can run simultaneously on a same record. Yes, it is possible. So basically with this concept itself is a MVCC concept, multi-version concurrency control. So basically your write and read both are not blocking to each other. They are not blocking each other. When your write is going on, your read is going on. Both are going on. So basically the performance issues will not be there. Select cannot wait for some time, right? Now the next question is what salary he will get. This U2 user, whether he will get 1000 or he will get 2000. What do you think? What salary he will get? What salary he will get? What do you think, guys? What salary he will get? What salary he'll get? He will get 1000 or 2000? Nice. Tell me quickly. What salary he'll get? Okay, most of the people are saying 1000. Yes, you are absolutely correct. So if U2 user is trying to select this record before commit, he will see 1000, and after commit, after commit, he will be able to see which record? 2000. After commit, he will be able to see 2000. You got my point? Before commit, he will see 1000, and after commit, he will do 2000. But now the thing is, what is going on behind the scene? Internally, what's happening? I want to know that internally, what is happening when I'm doing the update? What is happening actually? How the PostgreSQL works? PostgreSQL works a little different compared to the Oracle database. So whenever you are saying that I am going to update, so internally what it will do, this will insert one more record. When you do update, PostgreSQL will do insert one more record. What is that? 1 Sagar and 2000. So this record, like let's say he has updated, let's say he has fired the update statement, and after that he has done the commit also. So what will happen? This old record will not be getting updated with the new record. Actually, internally it will insert a new record. So this new record will be getting inserted. So basically you have old record also, you have new record also. But what it will do, it will consider this old record as a dead tuple. Actually, this row in PostgreSQL we call it as a tuple. So this record or this transactions, what you see, the 1000 will become dead tuple, and this new one you called it as a live tuple. This will become your live tuple. So basically in the table you have old tuple also as well as live tuple also available. What about this dead tuple? Is it visible to the customer? Now let's say there is a user 3. He got connected and he's trying to see this salary. So he will get only 2000 only. He will not be able to see 1000. But remember that it is a part of your table. It is a part of your PostgreSQL table. In my PostgreSQL table, I can see 1000 also and I can see 2000 also as I can see means it is there, but you are not able to see it. Internally, whenever you are going to update, what PostgreSQL will do? It will do insert. Now assume a situation that, let's say you are doing millions of transactions, let's say millions of transactions you are updating. If you are doing millions of transactions, if you are updating, what will be the problem with the database table? Tell me. What do you think, guys? If you are updating millions of transactions, what will be the problem? Size increasing, okay, high load, storage, space issues. Great. If my table contain the live tuple as well as the date tuple, what will be the issue? The main challenge that the table will see basically the size only, because now my table, if you see my table, if you just go here and check my table contains some records live, some records are live. In between that you have some date tuples are there, then we have live, again you have some date tuples are there. So some of the records which are live tuples, some of the records are date tuple. So obviously if my table size is, let's say 100 GB, and which is consuming my 100 GB of storage, is it 100 GB because of live tuples? No. There is a chances that out of 100 GB, my live tuples are 70 GB. 70 GB are live tuples and 30 GB are date tuples. 30 GB are date tuples. So basically, see, when you say that I have a table size of 100 GB, but is it 100 GB of live tuples? Live is what? The tuples, the rows which are visible to the customer. No, my table is a combination of live tuples and date tuple. So basically, the size is one of the biggest challenge. Second thing is, you will also see the performance issue. You will also see performance issue. How? Because whenever you are going to fire a command, like let's say you are trying to select the data, you say that select star from emp, I want to select the data from employee table. What will happen? So basically it is checking the live tuple also. Basically it is scanning the live tuples also and date tuple. Array, these are the date tuples now. Why to scan it? This is a time consuming process. But if I have a table, if I have a table which contain only live tuple, then it will not scan those date tuple. So what do you need to do? These date tuples are very problematic for your PostgreSQL database. These date tuples are not good. We need to remove this. What you are going to do? Are you going to keep that date tuples? What do you think, guys? Are you going to do the date tuples? No, we are not going to do. We need to do the remove. We need to remove the date tuples. We need to remove date tuple at any cost. And the process which will clean up your date tuple, we called it as a, what is that process we called? Vacuuming. What is that process? Is vacuuming. That process we called it as a vacuuming. So we need to call a maintenance activity, we called it as a vacuuming. So what this vacuuming will do? Vacuuming will do a multiple steps. What this vacuuming will do? The first important thing is it will remove the date tuple. And second important thing which is done by the vacuuming will be, it will release the space on your operating system level. It will release. See, I have a table. You consider that. What is this? Like, consider that I have my table. Does table store a data? See, table is a logical entity, okay? Where the table data gets stored? Table data will be stored in some file, na? Your table data will be stored in some file. Correct, na? Your table data will be stored in some file. What that file we called? Let's say I have a table which is of size, let's say 50 GB, which combinely live tuples plus a date tuple, right? Which combinely live tuples and date tuple. So this is my HIF file, or you called it as a data file, okay? Whatever it is. This is my file which contain my data actually. See, table does not hold the data. Table is a logical entry. Table never store a data. Your data is getting stored into this heap file. Okay, here. And this file size is 50 GB now. This file size is 50 GB. Why? Because your table data is of 50 GB. That is the reason this file is 50 GB. Now, wherever this file is available, let's say this file is available under /var/lib/pgsql/data, and under that this file is available. Wherever this file is available, this file is consuming my 50 GB of storage. And I don't have a space available on my data directory. I don't have a space available here. I don't have a space available here. I want to remove this. I want to clean up this file. I'm not going to remove the complete file because it has some important data also. But at least this 50 GB should decrease to 25 GB by removing the date tuple. So I'll call vacuuming. That is the reason I said on the top that this vacuuming is also going to release the space on your operating system level. This vacuuming is going to release the space on your operating system level also. Again, this vacuuming is of different type. Okay, this vacuuming is of different type. Yeah, and based on that time we need to understand whether it is a online activity, whether it is a offline activity. Do we need to stop the cluster and all? We need to understand that. Acha, but I'll talk about that. Don't worry about that. But till now, whatever we discuss, are you able to understand? Can you please use the chat option and let me know if you are able to understand, guys? Can you please use the chat option quickly and let me know if you're able to understand? Everyone, please do that. Can you please let me know in the chat option if you're able to understand? See, if you're able to understand, I will get also some curiosity. Ki bhai, haan, let's do that. Let's go for the next one. Okay, we'll do that. Don't worry. Okay, I'll talk about that. Okay, vacuuming. You guys are understanding now? Vacuuming, great. Okay, you guys are understanding vacuuming. Got it. Next. Okay, I'll show you that. Okay, I'll show you that. So I'll just open this. Okay, I'll okay, let me just change this color, format background. Fine. Okay, now what is vacuuming? We already discussed. Now this vacuuming, okay, this vacuuming can be of two type. Okay, you consider like this. One is normal vacuuming, or you can say regular vacuuming. Okay, and second type will be your, what is the second type, guys? What is the second type? Full vacuuming. The second type will be a full vacuuming. VACCUMING. This is a full type. Now what is this regular vacuuming or normal vacuuming, and what is this full vacuuming? Okay. So what is mean by normal vacuuming? I'll just give a name like normal vacuuming. Okay. Okay. So what will happen in normal vacuuming? Just consider that, see, your data is getting stored on, like if you take the example of Oracle, your data is getting stored under the data file. What is data file? Data file contains a small block. Correct na? Correct na? Understanding? See, you consider that this is my one block only. Okay, this is my block. So in Oracle we called it as a block. In PostgreSQL they called it as a page. This is my page, and page contain 1 meter. Okay, now consider that I have a page, and under this page I have my records are available. Okay, so basically my tuples are available. Consider that I have my live tuple here. In between that I have date tuple. Again I have live tuple. Again we have date tuple. Again we have some live tuple, and again we have some date tuple. Okay, you consider like this. Why we have some date tuples? Because maybe you have deleted some of the record. See, in deleted also it does the same thing. Let me talk about that. Let's say I have a table. Under the table these are my records are there. When you delete the records, when you delete the record, let's say you fire the command like delete from table name, where salary equals to 1000. Let's say you're deleting the record who is having salary is equals to 1000. When you delete any record, the record will not be getting deleted. Remember that. The record will be there only. When you delete the record will be there only. It just become dead tuple. It just become dead. It is there only. You're not able to see that, but it is dead. But it is a part of your table. It is a part of your heap files. It is a part of your files. That is the reason it is consuming your space. Even though if you see this page, you can see dead tuples are there and they are consuming your space. Even though they are dead, they are consuming your space. When you do normal vacuuming, see what this normal vacuuming do. When you do normal vacuuming, let's say you have done normal vacuuming, so you fired the command like vacuum and your table name. This is a command to just fire a vacuuming. Just this is a command to call vacuuming. When you do normal vacuuming, this dead tuple we can reuse. Reuse means what? Let's say you fire normal vacuuming. This is my normal vacuuming. And after that, if you insert some data, let's say you are inserting some data. So whatever data you are going to insert, that data can be fitted into this dead tuple. This space can be used for your live tuple now. When you do normal vacuuming. So basically the tuple which are dead space, the space which is having a dead tuple can be reused. This is a normal vacuuming. But normal vacuuming does not release the space on your operating system level. It does not release the space on your operating system level. It does not release the space. Like if you think that I have a table which is of size 100 GB, after vacuuming also it may be 100 GB after normal vacuuming. This is online activity. When you do normal this is an online activity. What is the good thing about the normal vacuuming? Normal vacuuming is an online activity. Normal vacuuming, when you call normal vacuuming, the dead tuple which are consuming some space can be reused. But what is the bad problem? It does not release the space on your operating system level. If you think that I want space on my operating system level, I don't have a space now, I cannot increase my space, that time the people will go with vacuum full. They will go with vacuum full. What this vacuum full will do? You know, this dead tuple itself will be gone. This complete space will be, you know what vacuum full will do? Let me talk about that. Internally, what vacuum full will do? When you do vacuum full, let's say I have some dead tuple. Let's say I have some live tuple. Let's say I have some dead tuple. Again, I have some live tuple. Again, I have some dead tuple. What this vacuum full will do? Internally, it will create one compact table. And that table will only contain, so this live tuple will be moving here. Live tuple, again live tuple, again live tuple. You will not have any dead tuple in this. Internally, it will create one compact table and all your live records will be moving over here. Now tell me whether it is an online activity. No, your table will be locked. You don't need to stop the cluster, but your table will be locked when this is happening internally. It will release the space on your operating system level. But this is a offline activity on your table level. So what we do normally, let's say every after week or 2 week, whenever your business is down or whenever you're like, let's say on weekend, you can go with the vacuum full. On regular basis, you can go with normal vacuuming also. Which is an online activity? Normal vacuuming is an online activity. Which is an offline activity? Vacuum full is an offline activity, especially for that table. You are not stopping complete server. That particular table will be locked. Now, are we going to call this vacuuming manually? Again, there are two type of vacuumings are there. One is automatic vacuuming and one is, like, we have automatic vacuuming also, we have manual vacuuming also. When we talk about normal vacuuming, that normal vacuuming can be automatic also. If you configure that, then that can be automatic also. If you configure that and use, okay, let's take an example. As soon as you deleted some record, you want the vacuuming to be called automatically, you can do that. You can do that. Again, I know that you are curious to know about that. We'll talk about that. But did you understand the vacuuming, guys? The overall theoretical lectures. Did you understand, everyone, how this vacuuming works? Everyone understanding how this vacuuming works? How this vacuuming works? Okay, everyone, please let me know in the chat options how this vacuuming works. Are you able to understand, everyone? Mm-hmm. Great, I can see everyone is saying yes, clear, very nice, very nice. Okay, so basically, uh the reason which why we are calling you here, so basically uh basically we are coming with a new batch of PostgreSQL DBA. Okay, we are going to come up with a PostgreSQL DBA. Along with that, we are also covering the AWS RDS. So basically, this is a combination of PostgreSQL Database Administration plus AWS RDS. And the main important part which I want to highlight here, basically we are going to cover all the concept of PostgreSQL Database Administration, like generally the architecture part, the installation part, your backup recovery, everything will be there. Few things which I want to tell you, we are going to cover the replications, like physical replication, logical replication are there. Apart from this, we are also covering the migrations. So these migrations can be done by using Aura to PG. So this is one, like Oracle to Oracle to PostgreSQL, and on premises to the cloud. So we, for that we are going AWS DMS. So that these are all important things we are going to cover with this course. Okay, so basically everything is the part of this course. What will be the duration of this course, right? Those people who are freshers, so we are starting with SQL and Linux, for because this Linux is important if you want to pro in PostgreSQL DBAs. Some of the admissions we are getting from SQL Server background also, so these people, they don't know about the Linux, so we are going to take care of that also. Apart from this, what will be the timing? This will be around 2 and 2+ months of training. Okay, uh, what will be the timing, right? The timing will be 8 p.m. IST to 9 p.m. IST, like the time, like जिस टाइम पे आप लोगों ने ज्वाइन किया, the time when you connected now, this is the currently timing is 8:35 in India, so this is the India timing. You can convert it to the EST, those people who are joining from US and other countries. uh, Along with these sessions, you will also get the recording, so every lecture will be live lectures, interactive lecture, the way you see me. But along with that, you will also get the recordings. For if you are interested to join this, you can WhatsApp us on 919325408926. Just reach out to this number. Okay, some scammers are around everywhere, so someone sent the, the money to some other person, so don't focus to this. So you can fill up the form which is provided by Shruti. Okay, so Shruti has provided one form, Google form. You can fill up this form also. If you want to know more about us, like maybe you are listening me for the first time, my name is Ankush Thaudi. I am CEO and founder of Learnomate Technologies. Currently on our YouTube channel, we have a support of almost 85,000, almost 100K. We are reaching out to the 1 lakh subscriber on our YouTube channel. Overall on our um, Instagram, LinkedIn, social media platform, we have known by the 3 lakhs followers all over the different channels. Um, I have 13+ years of experience with the IT industry, real-time industries. If you want to know more about us, okay, this is our website. That's very important. Okay, so if you just go here, okay, and if you just search here learnomate.org, this is our official website, so you can go here. If you want to know about the complete syllabus end to end, You can go to the training database. We have multiple other database trainings also, like Oracle DB and all, but right now we are talking about PostgreSQL DBA. So if you just go here, so complete syllabus you can get it from here itself. So if you just go to the Learnabit official website, so yeah, here you can see the complete syllabus training. Okay, you can download the syllabus also. We have 4.9 rating provided by the 3000 plus followers. We have so many followers actually. So this is, you know, complete, like we are talking about SQL Linux, AWS RDS, performance tuning, PostgreSQL administration, migration, database upgrade, replications, everything. Okay, so complete syllabus you can just check it here one by one, and you will get it from here. Okay, so I'll share you the link also, so you can just, or you can fill up the form which is provided by my team. They will talk about that. Okay, for costing purpose, again please fill up the form. I will talk, like, you know, my team will coordinate with you, so they will tell you about this cost. We are starting this from tomorrow. Okay, we already got the admissions. It's just a matter of, like, we want to start it now. So from tomorrow we are going to start this PostgreSQL DBA training. um if you have any questions, like, you know, you can ask the questions regarding the training. You can unmute and you can ask the questions regarding the training. I think I have already explained everything, but still, if you have any questions, you can unmute and you can ask. What will be the duration of recording? That will be 1 year. Okay, the duration of the recording will be 1 year. Yeah, I am Kush. Yes, please. Like in Oracle, we have certification from Oracle side. Do we have yeah, we have a certification provided by the, there are certain companies who provide the enterprise solution to the PostgreSQL, like EDB is there, Percona is there. These are the famous companies which are providing support. So their certifications are also available. So you can go with EDB certification. That's something most of the people go through that. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Kush, Praveen here. I wanted to understand that do we have this module kind of where migration from RDS to pass, Azure pass? If you can get a part of this. Where you're saying? Can you come again? Migration from RDS to Azure, I mean AWS RDS to pass Azure. No, we don't have that as of now. Actually, the main challenge is, like, you know, this PostgreSQL is open source database. So many activities we are adding on daily basis. It's very difficult to cover up everything. But yeah, almost we are touching to every corner. So based on this training, maybe you can try on your own. So can we get the best practice and document kind of that should be there for best configuration? Yeah, we'll take care of that in class only. Is there any support which is required during production? Can we raise a concern and can we get? No, we don't provide the support to the production because we used to do that. Main challenge is, like, the people are calling at any time. So we don't do that. So that's the main. We are not in, like, we have our own projects. We take care of that. But yeah, for training and all, like, we don't do that. Still, we can have discussion of that in this class. Class we can have discussion. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, that's what this training is. We are starting from tomorrow. Okay, so if you guys are interested to join this training, reach out to the Learnomate. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's lecture. Again, if you want to trust us, check the internet, search about us. You'll get a lot of ideas about us. And I hope this demo has already given a lot of highlights about the Learnomate. Okay. So yeah, so those people who are interested to start your journey as a PostgreSQL DBA, because PostgreSQL DBA is the future and should be available in your resume. Okay, so recently I have trained the TCS complete project. Before that I was in Bangladesh, so there also we have given trainings to the one of the bank from Bangladesh, and again we have a lot of corporate trainings also going on. So yeah, we take care of everything. Thank you so much for listening me. uh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I have a question. You guys have a question? Yeah, please tell me. I was waiting for that. Yeah. Does Postgres has a like a rack We have we they have a concept like data guard, just like replications. They don't have like instance kind of. Their architecture is little different actually. I cannot completely compare to that, but I can say here that they have replication concept is there. Okay, so just like a primary and standby only, but instance level hybrid they don't have instance level hybrid. Yeah. Cluster level they have now. Uh, Cluster level. Again, one more thing which I want to tell you, like normally what happened in Oracle, if you want to stop one database, we like, let's say you're talking about the container database, right? In that we have pluggable database are there. In pluggable database, like you can stop one pluggable database. You have that option is there. PostgreSQL doesn't support like that. If you stop the instance, if you stop the instance, it will stop complete cluster actually. Yeah, all the databases which are available under that cluster or server, everything will be stopped. Kind of CDB. You consider that it works on CDB level only. It doesn't work on PDB level basically. That for that they have separate utilities are there, but they don't have rack basically. They don't have rack. They don't have rack. No, for that they have PG bouncer is there, like some other utilities are available. See, PostgreSQL is open source, na. So everyone is coming with their own different kind of utilities. So they have PG bouncer is there, so that do the load balancing and all, connection pooling and all. That will take care. Yeah. Mock interview after the training it will be there. Yeah, we have in Oracle DBA we have all the trainings we have. In Learnomed we are specialized in database administrations only. In Oracle we have a different technologies like Oracle DBA is there. Then we have RAG DBA. Then we have OCI. Then we have Exadata. Then we have Golden Gate. Everything. And this PostgreSQL. Even we have MySQL. All these databases are there. And in the Oracle we have everything with us. No, okay, no. So this is little like let's say you want to do the migration. If you go with the open source database, open source utilities, then we need to go with the Ora to PG, Oracle to PostgreSQL. If you think that you are okay with the cost and you want to go with the cloud, so you can go with AWS DMS. Okay. Any question regarding the training, guys? No? All right then. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening me. Hopefully. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks. Bye bye.